We thought, what if there was some way that you could just look out an Oculus or look at the sky and see the state of business?
It kind of carries over from some of the previous work that we had done, where you get a visualization of the environment. And so what one gets is a sort of a meteorological equivalent of the business environment.
So we're using the Dow, we're using the Nikkei, we're using Hang Seng, and we're using the European index. Every 15 seconds, we're getting a piece of data that says this is the state of the economy. And then we're taking that data in real time and changing the visualization based on that information.
The fabulous thing about the choice of markets as being reflected in this piece of art is that it's probably the most contemporary of indicators of business activity, because it happens simultaneously and instantaneously. And how more contemporary can you get than trying to reflect what might be happening in a certain market?
So we're using a visualization creation software, so it allows me to create particle emitters and use those to move them around the screen and try to make them look like contrails that you would see in the sky when a plane flies over.
This project started in the ceiling and it moved to the middle of the room in space, and then it moved into a wall. The original piece was 30 feet across by 16 feet, and we had it suspended from the ceiling, and we were going to use these big pipes. It was this grand, bold statement, and it was this monolith of a sculpture that hung down from the ceiling into the main lobby. And in this instance, we have a fairly good pixel dimension and an extraordinarily large piece. This piece, for its impact on the lobby, is very, very strong, very, very big.
The goal of the E-oculus project is to take data and then visualize it and do so in real time and be thought-provoking in the sense of presenting data that people might not necessarily be aware of, and and this is what I really like about it, kind of put it in people's faces. Take things that they wouldn't really necessarily think about and make it a very large scale, large format, and very present.
Here we have a marriage of both ideas, where we have a really wonderful piece of new technology, new art, and it matches what business people are interested in. So I think it was really the perfect piece for this kind of a building. I hope that the E-oculus will inspire the younger generation to understand that art is not just one thing. It's not just guys who are dead who did these great paintings hundreds of years ago, but it's something that's new and alive and vibrant and can reflect who and what they are today.
Well, I think this is absolutely amazing. I've just never seen anything like it. I've been doing tours up here on the second floor, and I always kind of come look to see what's going on. And I love the concept, and I love that it's in the shape of the Great Salt Lake.
Hopefully future generations of great business leaders that come to school here will be able to take that with them, and as they think about the impact that they will have.
It's cool. Apparently it's tied to the stock market, so that's cool. I didn't know that. And it's in the shape of Utah's Great Salt Lake, which is it's a cool lake. So I think it really livens up the building. And the fact that this is a multiple-story building, you can kind of see it from up there, and even you can see it for like 3 floors. It's a major part of the building, I would say.
Well, my husband said the other day it was kind of red. When the Greek crisis was going on, it went a little stormy. Every time I've been here, it's been clear.
It was the perfect thing for this building, in the perfect spot, right where you come in this beautiful lobby. I think it's the perfect framework for the whole piece itself. It was just very cool that even, I think, people who don't understand art, have a deep, vast knowledge of those things, could relate. Here's something beautiful that's changing, that's using technology and reflecting business.